Okay, and then you've got a leaf side where the leaves grow out. And it's a round object, so it's dangerous to work with. And then we're going to work with a chef's knife. Okay, wie chef's knives? Julle almal. Oh, wonderful! It's the first class that I've got a full count. Okay, so how do you hold a chef's knife? You don't hold it like this because it's not stable enough. You hold it between your front finger and your thumb. Okay, and your 3 fingers go around the handle. And you just bend your index finger and get a comfortable grip. You don't have to pinch it, just a nice comfortable grip, and the other 3 fingers around there. And then on the leaf side, okay, we pull back and we push forward, and that cuts it through. Okay, and then we've got a flat surface to work on. All right, so that's the first thing we do. Cut off the leaf side, then you put your blade in the middle of the onion, put your hand over it, pull back, push down and forward, push down and forward. Okay, all right, that is what you are going to do with your onion. All right, I'll show it to you just now again, but that is up to that level. Then we're going to peel it. That's also what you're going to do. I peel with a knife. You can peel with your fingers if you don't have stuff on your nails. All right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut this off, but I want you to notice that the root stays intact, and that is the biggest advantage of this method. Keeps the onion together. All right, I'm just going to do half an onion, because that one I'll do exactly the same to that half. So again, taking my knife in between my 2 fingers, the other 3 fingers go around there. I draw an imaginary line there. All right, and then I start to cut from there because I don't want to cut through the root. All right, I want to keep the onion intact. Oh, look at all those juices. We're going to cry. Okay, so you see there how I stop the point of the knife at that line. Can you see that? Right, very important. So, but the rest goes through to the bottom of the board. Okay, so now we have these slits in the onion, but it's not running all over the place. Okay, and so now some chefs do give it a cut like this. It's not necessary because it is layered. It's not necessary. Okay, as soon as you cut towards yourself, you are in danger of cutting yourself. So I'm not advocating that. Right, so now keeping these pieces together, we are just going to pull back and then push forward. So slicing forward, my knife is not very sharp, it's actually very blunt, but it's still going through the onion. Now I'm getting to the part where it might slip. Can you see that? Alright, so what we do is we flip the onion down, we give it a few slices, depends on how big or how small you want your blocks to be. Okay, you see how quickly you got little blocks of onion. It's like brown. Okay, and then we continue slicing those blocks until we get to this stage